I feel so happy being here because it's just the culmination of 2 years of work and it's so rewarding.
On a warm June evening, 9 Montclair State University fine art students displayed their senior thesis pieces at the Magnametz Gallery in Chelsea, New York. They've been working on these pieces for 2 years.
For these artists, this is their last show as a student. What better place to show their artwork than one of the art capitals of the world, New York City?
It's really great that we have the space here at Magnametz. It's a wonderful space for an MFA thesis show in Chelsea, in the center of the art district, in the center of the art worlds, really.
The theme of this year's thesis exhibition, Stratatorium. The idea of each art piece having layers and depth to their meaning.
The idea of layering, the idea of stratas, and the idea of a torium or something that is like a room works very well, whether it be through Alex Schoenberg's ideas in perspective, or Dana's working with the layers of ants, or Stephen Douglas's take on the way that the media system works. So it became a useful metaphor for some of the ideas represented in the show.
The students' pieces varied with theme and execution. Artist Dana Michelle Heems worked with 2,000 harvester ants for her thesis that allowed observers to hear the ants.
The two species involved are humans as well as harvester ants. So as you walk through the gravel substrate, there are actually microphones embedded in that, and the sound from humans walking through it actually translates into vibration motors that are on the underside of this lower panel. And that's because ants can actually hear through their legs, and so they pick up the vibrations, and that's how they can understand or have an awareness of us in the space. And then simultaneously, there are guitar pickups on the bottom of this panel above us, and that actually plays through miniature amplifiers into headphones for us to hear their sounds.
Dana combined the sensory experience of 2 different species. Jeremy G. Bell explored something close to home.
When you grow up without a lack in the home, say a father figure, where then do you get your ideas of manhood, womanhood, and self-worth from? 72% of African American children are raised in a single-parent home. I myself was one. A lot of my cousins were. A lot of my friends are. So this is something that's really real and relevant, and its consequences manifest in every day.
Jeremy took the idea of social conditioning and portrayed it through an African American male.
As you can see in the work, you have the black body presented as almost this opportunity to gaze and look, but the subject within the piece is rejecting you because it's about the book, it's not about the viewer.
Stephen Douglas also sought to challenge societal views with his artwork, specifically the media.
I come from a background in media, and I find that the word and the image make a claim to represent our reality, and this is a challenge to that claim.
Douglas's chocolate coin piece required more explanation than at first glance.
These are chocolate coins, and it's a political piece. So it's about the idea of judgment and how we make judgments on people based on the word. I'd like people to come and just look at these chocolate coins and consider the idea of how we make moral, political, and sexual judgments on people.
One such student, Alexandra Schoenberg, wasn't challenging or questioning the world, but was rather capturing its complexity.
My artwork is really an exploration on perspective. I have a background in architecture, so I want the viewer to be implicated in the context of the picture and at the same time about the mechanics of observing at the same time. So I use a lot of illusion because perspective really is an illusion.
The students' hope for those who came to observe their work was they see their pieces at first for their beauty, then delve into the deeper meaning. For Wired Jersey, I'm Jentrick Shenga.